Hello, welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings. Today, let's look at, we have 3 cards from the Dragon Tarot, and what we're going to do is, we're going to see how you can find your power in difficult times. So we're going to take a look at these 3 cards, card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, and see which one of these says that it has a reading for you. What we're going to do is we're going to turn the card over. We're going to see what it is. That's going to be the issue that you're dealing with. And then we're going to do a scattercast with the hematite runes and find out how you can find your power in these difficult times. So pick a card and I will put the timestamps in the description and I will see you there. Bye. Hello, card number 1 people. So I'm going to move card number 1 over here and we're going to turn it and see what it is and what your situation is. Okay, the Chariot, triumph of will under difficult circumstances. You are just wrestling with this situation that you're in right now and you need to find your power to give you the edge while you're dealing with this. So let's do a scattercast and find out what will help you. Oh, I-E-I-O. Okay, so we're going to remove all the runes that went face down, first of all. Oops. We do not want to tiddlywink these. And then we are going to turn all of the other runes to be the way that they want to go. That was like that. This one's way at the top. Can you see it? Yes, good. Okay. Like that, like that, like that. And this one doesn't have a reversal, so it really doesn't matter which way I put it. Okay, what's our central issue here? You are perhaps feeling disheartened. We have Lagus, which is the rune of heart. It's the rune of water, so it's emotion, intuition, and heart. It's a bit disheartened, and also you're feeling maybe even a little bit numbed by the situation. You're feeling like you've lost heart, basically. You want to be seeking your inner heart. So what led up to this? We have this situation. So this is basically our path line here. Here's our situation, some things that didn't help and some things that did. So what didn't help was there was something that was going on for a long, long time. And so we have Ivaz, which is the rune of the yew tree. And deep below it, we have Nauthiz, which is the rune of need. So that's actually your main worry, is just having like one emergency after another, just having to face, all these emergencies, and you feel like it's just not ending. Now what's helping you is time is passing. We have Yira, which is the rune of the harvest. It has to do with fruits of your labors, but also with time. And it's just, reminding yourself that time is passing. Everything passes. This too will pass, and just keep thinking about that and just remembering that this is a season of time that is happening, even though it feels like it's going on forever. So this has led up to a situation where another thing that's helped you is, because this has continued to progress, this situation where it's like one emergency after another, and you just feel like it's dragging you down so much because you feel like it's just not ending. So even though you're reminding yourself that this too will pass, it's still going on. So what's really, really going to help you, and what you've already started to do, is let go of things that no longer serve you, because it's like this decluttering is actually helping you, because then it's less and less to worry about. So this is Othello Reversed. It's the homeland rune, the home and the homeland, and reversed it has to do with letting go of things that no longer serve you. Also accessing your inner home, being able to be at home wherever you are and feel comfortable and in your comfort zone wherever you are. Maybe even something where you are leaving your comfort zone as far as doing something new, which is also going to be helping you, or already has helped you, and it's something you would have already done. Let's try something new, maybe learn a language, learn a hobby, things like that. And this has given you a little more clarity. The clarity that comes from this, and that sort of this feeds into this, which feeds into this, is we have Isa, which is the rune of ice, standstill, and clarity, and it is It is the highest rune in the whole spread. So it is what's helping you is just basically to tap into that. It's like, if I have to be still, fine, that's what I'm going to embrace. And that's actually going to bring me the clarity that I need to handle this situation, and just basically to be able to triumph with my will in it. Also, leading up to this, there was just what's helped you in this moment of, there's nothing else that's helping you with for the rest of the reading, so it's kind of going to be difficult. So you are feeling disheartened with all of this, and things still aren't happening. And it feels like right now, just before this moment where you feel disheartened, something new began. So maybe if this was about, for example, the situation with COVID, which is when I'm reading this. Of course, this reading is for whenever you find it, so it could be like years later. Right now, we're dealing with COVID when I'm filming this, and this could be something where the Omicron has come in, and it's just a new thing that's begun that's even making you feel disarmed, which is Tiva's reversed. Tyr is the warrior god, so it's feeling making you feel disarmed. Already you're dealing with one emergency after another, it doesn't seem to end, and then all of a sudden a new thing, a new beginning. So Berkana beginnings in the lower language isn't helping you, and it's basically making you feel even more disarmed, like you're disheartened and you're disarmed. All of this will continue to help you. Remember, this too will pass. Remember that to let go of what no longer serves you, to find home within, and maybe even to move outside of your comfort zone as far as doing something that you haven't done before, like start a new hobby, learn a new skill, that kind of thing. And all of this is towards accessing that state of stillness and clarity that you're not getting from what's upsetting you. All of this is leaving you in a state of upheaval. And this is actually helping you weather the storm. This is basically Hagalaz, which is just above and just before your central issue, which is feeling disheartened. And all of this is going to continue to help you. But Hagalaz has to do with, yes, it's chaos and natural, the uncontrolled uncontrollables, but sort of accepting that, because you've been able to recognize the passage of, that change is the one constant, and that you're letting go of what no longer serves you, and through that you're finding some clarity. Being able to accept the chaos, because you do have this sense of inner home, is going to help you, even though you are now feeling disheartened. And even though in the future, a few steps along the line, there is going to be something that's going to feel like you're going to worry about burnout, you're going to worry about, and it's something basically that's going to blaze onto the scene and make you worry about your energy levels. But as it's shown, this is all what's going to help you. There are going to be continuous things that are continuing to be dragging you down, but right now you're in a like a battle of wills between just basically what's going on and upsetting you, and your will to basically stay on top of that. Even though you're disheartened, you can carry all of this forward. You can keep accessing the stillness and keep accessing clarity through this. So even though there's a lot unpleasant that's been going on and that will continue to go on, you're feeling disheartened now, but you can make this into a quest for your deepest inner heart, and through that, by doing that, in order to do that, you're going to be accessing, just basically remembering these are seasons, this is time, it's not going to be forever. By letting go of things that no longer serve, by finding your deep inner home, just like you're finding your deep inner heart, and by embracing the chaos, this is how you're going to you're going to open yourself up to the stillness and the clarity that comes from that. So, card number 1, people, I wish you good luck with that, and I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye. Hello, card number 2, people. So we're going to move the card over here, and we're going to turn it and see what your situation is. 8 of Pentacles. So you're studying, you're learning, you're building on things. It's a continuous process. So let's see how you can find your power in these difficult times where you just feel like everything's school. Okay, let's see. First of all, we pick up all of the ones that went face down. And there's one that's hiding way the heck up at the top, and it is not upright, so we're just going to pick that up. I'm curious to see what it was, though. Okay. I'm not going to use it, but it was Hagalaz Reversed, so we may think about that. I'm actually going to leave this. It's under the leaf anyway. So, and just remember that it fell face down. So it's not really something that you have access to, but maybe that's something we can read as well. So now I'm turning all of them in the direction that they seem to want to be in. That is upright, just barely, so is that. That wants to be upside down, and we're good. So what's our central issue here? Our central issue here is Uruz Reversed. Uruz is the rune of the wild ox. It has to do with strength and health. Reversed, it has to do with inner strength, but also with worries about health, about strength. So you're a bit concerned about all of that, and goodness knows we all are at the moment. So what led up to this? Well, first of all, the thing that led up to this the most, and was like the most unpleasant thing, was just the feeling of not being in control, not having control over what's going on. We have Hagalaz the Hailstorm. It's just basically nature, it's natural forces, natural energies, the uncontrolled uncontrollables, and chaos. Chaos has really dragged you down recently, and you feel like the only way I'm going to get through this is to treat this as school. This is my situation, what can I learn from this? But it's really difficult. So with this, another thing that has dragged you down quite a lot is the lack of communication. We have Ansu's reversed. Ansu's is the rune of communication, and it's reversed on the lower line. So it's like the thing that's happened has actually cut you off from a lot of the communication that you were used to. Leading up to this central issue, we have what's helping you is being patient, really, and nobody likes to be told that, but that's what's actually helping you the most, is just this inherent patience and being able to focus on stillness. So maybe you've been doing meditative practices, maybe you've been, Ivaz, U-tree, patience and slow development, Kaunaz, it's expansion, but it's reversed, so it's basically the fire, but it's honing, so it's like focus. And then we have Isa, which is the rune of ice and standstill, and this has to do with standstill, but also clarity. So you're being patient, you're focusing on something that brings you clarity and stillness to build your inner strength, but you're also worried about strength and health because it is reversed on the path line. So what's going to help you going forward? This is great because there's a lot more after the central issue than there is before. The last reading I did was the exact opposite, so we had to draw forward, but that's okay. So what's going to help you from this point? While you're being patient and slowly developing through this, you're going to find, even if it's just awareness of what makes you very, very happy. We have Vunyo, which is the rune of joy. So your patience is going to be developed towards looking for what brings you joy. Even if it's little things, focus on those. Put your focus on that and move towards those. Make choices based on moving towards joy. And make that your journey, make that your quest. We have Vunyo, the joy rune, and also Raido, the journey rune. It's your life's journey, it's your directed journey, it's your quest. Don't worry about other people. What other people are doing is what other people are doing. You have to do what's going to keep you well and happy and comfortable and strong and develop your inner strength. Other people may have other ideas of what you want to be doing. I mean, with the exception of where there are laws, make sure that you are doing what you know you need to do. Don't be swayed by other people. This is Manaz, it's the rune of humanity, and your part in it. It's on the lower line. So you're worried about what other people may think about what you're doing to keep yourself happy and to perpetuate that journey towards inner strength. That's not their concern, it's your concern. It's your life. So, if they have advice, it's like, thank you very much. And then you go back to doing what you were doing. Now, ultimately, continue on with this, with the patience, with the seeking joy, and with the journeying towards joy. Make choices based on what's going to keep you in joy and what is going to keep you focused on stillness and clarity and your inner strength, which is going to lead to your quest for joy. what this is going to lead to ultimately is you are going to have like a big breakdown, not breakdown, oh my gosh, I hope you don't have a big breakdown, that'd be terrible. It's a breakthrough. We have Dagas, it's the breakthrough, it's the breaking of the dawn. So all of this, as long as you continue with self-care as far as this goes, as far as, you know, your education is how do I keep myself strong inwardly and through that healthy, you're going to have a breakthrough through this. It's something, you're going to have like a revelation. And this is going to allow you to let go of a lot of things that were not serving you. So I am actually going to read this hidden rune as part of the Scattercast, which is Hagalaz Reversed. Hagalaz is the rune of protection and support. It's the elk, what we call the moose. And ultimately, even though you don't say anything about it, because it did fall down reversed. I mean, like, not just reversed, but like upside down. So normally I would have taken it away, but it seemed like a nice finish. So it's not something that you're going to really talk about, but all of this is going to lead you to what's going to help you the most, which is that you can actually stand up for yourself. You're able to support yourself. You're able to protect yourself through something like this. So it is difficult. You are feeling it right now, but continue your quest towards joy and you will be good. You'll get to a revelation. You'll be able to let go of things that no longer serve you and have a sense of home inwardly so that wherever you go, you will have this. So that is your reading, card number 2, people. I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye. Hello, card number 3, people. So we're going to turn the card. We're going to see what your situation is. And then we're going to see how you can find your power in these difficult times. So we have the Death card. Similar to the Tower card, it's not something you really need to freak out about. It's basically, death means a major change. So a major transition, a major journey, transition, change in your life. So something major is happening. How can you deal with that? So how do you find your power in this time of major change? Ooh-I-E-I-O. Okay, so now I'm going to pick up all the runes that fell upside down, and there aren't very many of them, so this is going to be a reading. This is going to be a heck of a reading. Okay, everybody else is upright. We'll do this as concisely as possible. Normally there's a lot less that turn upright, so this is a very important message for you. Card number 3, people. Stealing the show. What an adventure this is. Wow. Card number 3, buckle in. Okay. Your central issue is, we have Yira. Yira is the rune of the harvest. It also has to do with time. So you're concerned about, this is a major transition for you. And so I'm actually going to see this more as a time thing. You're thinking about how much time has passed, how much time there is left. There's been a lot of things. I'm seeing a lot more that was upsetting for you and dragging you down than what helped you. But we're going to get to that, because what helped you is always what's going to help you. The helping lines are basically always the antidote to the not helping lines. So let's tell the story so far. This is from here forward. This is what happened so far. So it looks like the furthest back thing was you being patient. I'm recording this during the time of 2022 early, so it's basically we're still dealing with the Omicron variant of the coronavirus, and so we've all been very, very patient, and that's actually helping us. However, what's dragging us down, just like it's showing here, is Hagalaz, which is the uncontrolled uncontrollables, chaos. It's nature. You can't argue with nature, and that's going to drag us down. So it's basically we're patient, but then, you know, what are we going to do? Because this continues to be chaotic. So we're hoping to open up. We're hoping to expand, because this has been going on a long time. We miss being out with people and out in the world. So we're wanting to expand. You're sort of just starting to open up and expand. So what happened when you just started to open up and expand? Well, first of all, you're worried about home. You're worried about your home situation and your comfort zone. Just above that, so this is all like a cascading effect. So I'm actually going to read this and this almost at the same time. So you're worried about, so you started, so first of all, you were being patient about the chaotic situation. But you were hoping to start opening up, and you did start opening up. However, this cascading negative situation that happened. So first of all, you're worried about your comfort zone. You were feeling comfortable and suddenly it's being threatened again. You're worried about going back into stillness. This is Othello, home, Isa, ice, Rhino, journey, but it's reversed. Nauthi's need, and Vunyo, joy. And down here we have Berkana reversed, which is beginnings reversed. So yeah, you started to open up. Things looked like they were getting better. And then I guess in our case, like if you're watching it right now, Omicron hit. You were worried about your comfort zone. You're worried about that you have to be back at home. You're worried about being stuck and like not moving again. You're worried about stopping the journey that you started, as well as the end of this beginning that you started. You're worried about all the needs that you're going to have to tend, and you're worried about being unhappy. This big cascade of things that have happened up to this point, and here you are where you're like, how long is this going to go on? I want things to change. I want things to completely change and become good and healthy again. What has helped you during this cascade of negative things that have been dragging you down is we have Ansus and we have Sovilo. Communicating with people, just like keep in communication with the people that you care about. That's actually helped you a lot. And because through that, that's your source energy. Making sure that you're connected with other people and making sure that you are communicating with other people and keeping that flow going. That's actually connected you to your source energy, and that's been really, really good for you. So anyway, here we are now at our central issue of how long is this going to go on? How much longer is there left? How long has it been going on? Just this feeling of I want to change. I want things to change. I want things to be better. I want to move out of this season that we're in. What is going to help you is don't stop moving forward, basically. Keep moving forward. We have Avaz, which is the rune of the horse. It has to do with movement, but also spirit. So make sure that you keep moving forward, but also make sure that you're connected to spirit, whatever that is for you. What doesn't help is you are going to really want to be, you're worried about not being able to pick up and move forward the way you want to. This is still going to be under the situation that you're in, but you're really worried about this, and you're actually getting pretty angry. Like there's an anger building. We have Tivaz, which is Tears rune, Tears the warrior god. That's what's not helping you, and I'm seeing this as across from as the next step from this rune here, which is Othello Reversed, a journey that you've had to stop a journey. You were expanding, things were opening up. However, all this happened, and then there was this cascade of negative things. So you're worried about this. You're worried about not having anything to put your energy towards. You feel like you're useless. You're not. But just keep moving forward in the way that you can. You're not going to be able to run outside safely, but you're not going to be able to run out and do the things you want to do. And even if that sometimes means that some of the things you consider your duties and responsibilities, like maybe seeing other people that you need to take care of out in the world, this maybe isn't, you can't be where you want to be. So that's actually going to drag you down if you let it. But just keep moving forward in the ways that you have been. Keep communicating with people. This will keep you connected to your source energy. Keep being patient. And what this will lead to, your next visible step on the path line, which we will get to, I'm going to get to a little bit later, actually. We'll do these first. So while you're just experiencing this season as it is, like this season of time, what's going to help you is these two things. First, you are supported, and this comes from your communication, really, with other people that you care about. You do have this feeling of being supported. We have Algiz, which is the rune of protection and support. You are feeling supported. This also lets you feel comfortable in embracing the challenge that this all is. You will feel that you have your connection to your energy, so you will actually be able to embrace this challenge. What doesn't help you is we have Manas. Manas is the rune of humanity, and your part in it. It's on the lower line. So you're really missing people. I mean, you can communicate with them, but you just can't be with them, and this is really dragging you down. But you still feel, if that starts to be the case, just remember, this is the way you're communicating with them now. This is the way you're associating with people now. Even if it's not in person, you do still have the support. And so with that, you can get the energy you need to face this challenge. And ultimately, your next step on the path line is we have Ingvaz. Ingvaz is the rune of Ing. Ing is another name for Frey, and Frey is the fertility god, and this has to do with active creation. There will come a point soon where you will have more say in what your life is. You will be able to create your life the way you like it again. You'll be able to work on that. And what's going to help you the most, because it's way the heck up here, is we have Fehu Reversed. And Fehu is the rune of wealth and worth, and reversed, it has to do with confidence. So all of this is going to help you build your confidence that you got through all of this. So you're going to feel like, if I can get through this, I can do anything. And so at this point, after all of this, and you've embraced the challenge, and you're a little while later from now, you are going to be able to really shape your life again. You're going to be able to really make this transformation that you've been meaning to, and just move forward in a new way that you've never done before. So that, card number 3, is your reading. I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.